Dead of night on the royal bed, the emperor is drenched in sweat. Cloth stuffed in his mouth, eyes wide with terror. The prime minister, a man past 50, rocking a tiny red belly wrap that clearly doesn't fit. Sitting calmly by the bed, tapping a little wooden drum. Your Majesty, form is emptiness, emptiness is form. Let old me recite you some scripture to cool you down. Yeah, that's my dad. And to keep his old ass alive, I had to take the imperial order to lead the army out. Dead mom, mentally gone dad. Me out here fighting wars and a family completely falling apart. All because the two of us got bound to the wrong systems. My dad got stuck with the villainous system, and I got the male power fantasy system. In the throne hall, I knelt with my head down. Ministers were whispering. The emperor's furious and this guy doesn't even flinch. 300 battles, undefeated. It shows. Aside from having a total nut job for a dad, General Han's basically perfect. Nobody in the younger generation even comes close. General Han, your father has ignored court affairs for years. He keeps sneaking into my harem. Fine, whatever. At his age, he shoved Lady Kai off a bridge while she was dancing. Sure, okay. A while back, he swapped the Empress's medicine with safflower. Lucky we caught it in time. No real harm done. I'll let it slide. But tell me, what exactly did I do to upset the Prime Minister? That he'd crawl into my bed in a belly wrap? Please calm down, Your Majesty. This official is terrified. My father is getting on in years. Since my mother passed, he's kept to himself and sometimes loses his mind. Please forgive him, Your Majesty. So crawling into my bed is just losing his mind? I slammed my forehead straight to the floor. Your Majesty, the southern campaign was a success. We hit the Xiongnu right at their base. Crushed them completely. We brought back 108 heads of Xiongnu commanders. They're piled outside the throne hall ready for your inspection. Our casualties were minimal, all thanks to Your Majesty's brilliant command. The Emperor shut right up. Not just quiet, his face went completely dark. I've walked on thin ice my whole life. As for any reward, that's entirely up to Your Majesty. By evening, I finally found my dad, freshly sprung from the dungeon. We got in the palanquin and both just collapsed. Back in that throne hall, the Emperor's sword was only an inch from my face. My legs were literally shaking. I let out a groan, grabbed my dad, and tore his robe open, checking if there's another belly wrap hiding in there. Dad, how dare you? That was all an act. I had absolutely no choice. Old man, keep this up and 10 of my heads won't be enough to save you. Before I could finish, a system voice rang in my ear. Congratulations, host. South campaign quest complete. Reward, strength of mountains. Congratulations, host Han Buyan. Quest complete. Drug the Emperor. And seduce him while wearing a belly wrap. Quest reward, irresistible charm. Dead silence. Me and my dad just stared at each other. I looked at him again. This 50-something old man. Something about him felt different.